Right on time. It was just a few years ago when illegal immigration prompted a reform proposal by then-President Bush. That effort went nowhere. Today, the issue, though, is back in a big way because a group of Hispanic lawmakers are telling President Obama they may not vote for health care reform unless they see changes to the bill's immigration provisions. Both the Senate and House versions of the bill put strict limits on access to health care coverage for illegal immigrants, and that has some Democrats infuriated. Are illegal immigrants entitled to health care? That is at the heart of today's Shuster Showdown.
That's a wound.
A great scene from Gangs of New York, a movie centered on the hatred faced by some of this nation's very first immigrants. Joining us for today's Shuster Showdown, Democratic Congressman Luis Gutierrez of Illinois and Republican Congressman Bilbray of California. Congressman Bilbray, I want to start with you and get your reaction to something that was in the Hill newspaper. It said, quote, illegal immigrants will one way or another need medical attention in the United States, and it would be cheaper and more humane to provide them coverage if they pay for it. Otherwise, they will seek treatments in the nation's emergency rooms, effectively increasing medical costs. Your reaction?
Bob, those of us in San Diego know exactly about this cost. The fact is, by broadcasting around the world that we're going to provide health care to somebody who's illegally in the country, we're sending the wrong message. We're actually encouraging people, just like the people who hire illegals do. And then we wonder why there's such a mixed message that people don't understand that we want them to come here legally, not illegally. When we advertise, we'll give you jobs and we'll give you health care. That's the kind of mixed message that causes people to cross the border illegally and creates the deaths that we see in my county every year.
Congressman Gutierrez, how about it?
Well, first of all, let me clarify that I and my colleagues in the Hispanic Congressional Caucus accepted voting for the health care reform bill in spite of the fact that it excluded undocumented workers, illegal immigrants. We had a problem with it, but we bit the bullet. Moreover, the real issue here is the president went one step further. He said, even if you wish to purchase your health care in this great bazaar of health care providers and purchase it there, you can't even use your own money to purchase it there. And we said, wait a minute. There are legal permanent residents, legal immigrants to the United States that will also be excluded or barred from being able to be in the health care reform proposal, but they will be required to purchase it. So we think it was a mean-spirited, over-the-top kind of reaction, and we could have moved forward on this issue. Look, we need to fix the immigration system because immigration really affects almost every aspect of our social economic society.
But as far as health care, here's what President Obama said when he was asked if illegal immigrants should be covered by the new health care bill. He said flat out no, but then he offered one possible exception. Watch.
If you've got children who may be here illegally but are still in playgrounds and at schools and potentially are passing on illnesses and communicable diseases, that's
aren't
getting vaccinated. That's, I think, a situation where you may have to make an exception.
Now, Congressman Bilbray, I think you're probably going to end up voting against health care anyway, but what about what the president said? Why not cover the children who are already here?
Well, the president's never operated a program that covers the poor in this country. I have. I was a county supervisor, chairman. We already provide health care to children in this country that are in the poverty zone. We do it through community clinics. We do it through a whole network of process. So the president to say this is a ruse, that kind of gap does not exist right now, and it's being fabricated. What it really says, though, is if you come here illegally and then have a child, you can claim that you're the parent of a U.S. citizen and then be able to be rewarded for not only crossing the country illegally, but then having a child on the government dole and being able to benefit from that.
Congressman Gutierrez, we're almost out of time, but 10 seconds. We'll give you the last word.
Well, look, there were 12 million undocumented workers here yesterday. They're here today. And as you see, no one has offered a solution to the undocumented. They're here. They need health care, and their very presence is very costly and very expensive. What I say is make them pay. Make the undocumented workers pay into the system beginning today. We have a proposal that can do that.
Congressman Gutierrez and Congressman Bilbray, a fascinating debate, important one as well. Thank you both so much for joining us today.